What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you that celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. And for those of you that don't, happy holidays, happy new year coming up, all that good stuff. But we've got business to attend to. Somebody decided it was a good idea to turn all the NFL quarterbacks into women through some photo generator thing. Naturally, I decided it was my job, my civic duty, to rank them. More specifically, put them in a tier list. So that's what I'm going to do for you guys today. And hey, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, do me a favor and click that button. I would really appreciate it. And if you end up liking the video, be sure to like the video as well. But let's get into it. NFL quarterbacks as women. Now, I don't know what psychopath put this together because there's just a lot going on here that we need to address. We'll go down the list in order. First, we got Zach Wilson. Listen, it could be a lot worse. I think Zach Wilson benefits from the fact that he's, very clean-shaven, very smooth face. I don't think this guy could grow a beard hair if he tried. With that said, I feel like some of these, just looking down the list, some of them seem to have adjusted the face a lot more than others. And Zach is one that I feel like the facial features are basically the same. It's not terrible though. I'll say that. I'll say it's not terrible. Do I want to go cute? Do I want to go that far with it? I'm not sure. I'm comfortable going with average for Zoe Wilson here. I don't think we need to go any higher or lower than that. Next up we have Cam Newton, who I guess we could just call Cam. I guess is still a girl's name, but let's go with Cameron. I can't decipher an age on this one. Some of them are very clearly mom vibes, and some of them almost look like early 20s. Cam Newton here, I can't really tell. What I will say is again, one that I don't feel too strongly about either way. I'm going to put her right next to Zoe Wilson, and no, not ugly. I don't know why Jay Cutler's here. Jay Cutler's been out of the league for a while. It seems like somebody just wanted to make a point here, but I'm just saying, I kind of dig it. Something about this look of, I don't know why I can tell that Jay Cutler is a chain smoker, both in male and female form, but something about this look, this smoldering gaze we got going on here, it works. Him as a girl works. It's not top tier, but it's definitely pretty good. And I think if you disagree, you're lying to yourself. Now we have a problem. This is Jameis Winston, and this one's not good. This male to female generator thing here, I feel like was very generous to some folks with the hairstyles. Was not generous here. We're going to go with ugly. I'm not going to go as far as saying abomination. I feel like that needs to be saved for a couple of others, just looking down this list. This one makes me a little uncomfortable. I don't know. This one almost looks like unnatural. Several of them look unnatural, but this one looks computer generated. This does. If you showed me a picture of this, I would be like, that's not a real person. With that said, it's better than Jameis. This one's a beefer. All right. I don't know why Carson Wentz has to look confused in pretty much every context. This one actually looks a lot like, this reminds me of Amanda Bynes. Does anybody else get that vibe? Like, this is definitely Amanda Bynes circa early 2000s. This is gross. I almost feel like abomination needs to be saved for one specific person. We'll go with ugly for now for Karen Wentz. Now, I know I mentioned the Cutler eyes. Wow. Justine Herbert is staring through my soul right now. Honestly, this one's not bad. This one's not bad. She's looking kind of cute. I can't even lie. Justine Herbert. Now, you have to kind of get past the RBF we got going on here and imagine what she would look like smiling and not looking like she wants to kill you in your sleep. I think we have something to work with here. I'm putting Justine Herbert in the cute category. Kylie Murray. This is another one. I don't think this one's bad, and I think this is another one where the generator was generous with the hair. I think other hairstyles on Kylie Murray here may not work, but this one I think works. So I think we have another addition to the cute tier. Now this one, so I scrubbed through, I looked at these pictures all before, I started recording this video just to get a vibe on them. I could not figure out who this one was for a while. I then realized it was Tyrod Taylor. A few thoughts I had on this. This looks like the fakest one out of all of them. And I was trying to figure out why, and also why she was so hard to identify. I think it's because the generator had to work like overtime to get all of his facial hair off. This is the picture I'm pretty sure it worked off, because they're making the same face. I almost want to put this in like a non-human category, because I can just tell it's fake. But let's put it in average, because it's still not as bad looking as weird Amanda Bynes, Carson Wentz, or mom Jameis Winston. These next two, honestly, these next four are kind of similar, but we'll break them down one by one. These two in particular look like moms who are very like dedicated to Peloton classes. Tannehill definitely wants to speak to my manager. We're going ugly for Tannehill. Madison Ryan here looks friendlier than Ryan Tannehill, and I appreciate that. We're still doing ugly. Potentially the biggest problem out of all of these. Big Ben, aka Big Bertha Roethlisberger. This one is an absolute yikes. Big Bertha just looks like a mom that you're afraid to even like approach, because she's just gonna backhand you. This really just piles on to the horrific season that Big Ben is having, that he can't even, catch a break in this. But yeah, this one's getting abomination. Madison Stafford, it could be worse. Very similar to Tannehill and Ryan. We're gonna put her in ugly. Sorry, Stafford. Now this is another one. It took me a second, but facial expression wise, I finally figured it out. Baker Mayfield, man, she looks mad. Just looks like if you shouldn't even be looking in her direction, or else she's gonna smack you. Kind of into that. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. But she doesn't look that bad. Brenda Mayfield is going into cute. Now, next up, we've got Tanya Bridgewater. Now this one, look, I'm coming from a place of both authority and I really shouldn't be talking about foreheads, right? But you could land a 747 on this thing. I can't do it. I can't. So I'm sorry, Tanya, but we're going into the ugly tier. Whew. This one. Jenny G. Really, the only place that Jimmy G falters is on the football field. Because looks-wise, as a dude, handsome as hell. You could be straight as an arrow, as I am, and still admit Jimmy G is a handsome fella. Female Jimmy G, Jenny G here, just as hot. Like, how does this happen? Jenny G here is undeniably going in the hot tier. No question. And she's alone right now. We'll see if anyone joins her, but... Karen Cousins. We're putting her in abomination. This just looks like Kirk. Again, some of these, they like adjusted the faces a lot, and some of them they didn't at all. I feel like this one, they slapped a wig on Kirk and called it a day. Julia Hurts. It's Jalen Hurts. This one I expected to be worse. Like, going in, when I saw that this was a tier list, I have Jalen Hurts in my fantasy team, so he's one of the first QBs that always comes to mind. I was like, oh man, that one's going to be bad. It's not bad. Why did I think it was going to be bad? Because when you look at his normal picture, and he's not a bad looking dude, but he's got this aggressive mustache. They did a good job getting rid of it, and like, it looks decent. I'm going to go, Julia Hurts is going to go in the average tier. They did Tom dirty, man. This haircut, they did not need to go with the can I speak to your manager haircut for Tom. They really didn't. Tom's a good-looking dude, like, relatively, especially for his age. But they did him dirty here, and, for the good of the exercise, he needs to go in ugly, because I have to go off the pictures I'm given, not the pictures that I think it should be. Josh Allen, I feel like I can feel the insecurity coming off of the female version of Josh Allen here. Like, this is just like smile for the yearbook pick, but I'm also dying inside. We're going ugly. Unfortunately, the ugly tier is kind of packed. This is just Trevor Lawrence. I don't see that much of a difference here. What, maybe his hair is a little softer? This is just regular Trevor Lawrence with, I guess, longer hair maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. No. Patrick Mahomes, another one I kind of expected better out of, but no thank you. Hear me out. I kind of dig Taylor Heineke, bro. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Something about it. If you didn't know Taylor Heineke existed, right? And you only ever saw this girl And so therefore you don't have a frame of reference to be like, that looks like a dude quarterback that I've seen before. She's kind of hot. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm not going to go crazy and put her in the tier with Jimmy G. But we're going in the cute tier. I mean, I don't make the rules. I do, but I don't, but I do. Derek Carr is goth as hell, but also like 30? No, thank you. If you cover up the Drew part, though, she looks kind of like a dope mom. Like, I'm not attracted to it, but kind of like a dope mom. Still ugly, though. Russell Wilson. Not bad. Average. I think the hair definitely helps. Mickey Jones. They just made his hair longer. This isn't good. And I'm a big Mac Jones guy. I'm a big Patriots fan, but no. Josephine Burrow could be worse. Again, it's one where you have to kind of be unbiased and like cover up the male version and just pretend the female version is the only one you've ever seen. And if that's the case, I think average is fair for Josephine Burrow. Dakota, which is actually his name. We'll go with Dakota Prescott. Nah. I don't like it. Aaron Rodgers. You know, I didn't think it was possible to tell that somebody was anti-vax in both their normal picture and their female counterpart. Looks-wise, it's not the worst. Looks-wise, we're going average. And then Lamar Jackson. No. It's bad. I'll go up here. Okay. There you have it. There is NFL quarterbacks as women, the official tier list. Let me zoom it out a little so you can see the full thing. Jimmy G, Jenny G sits alone at the top. I don't think this is necessarily a surprise to anybody, but yeah, I mean, I guess if your looks are literally the only thing you have going for you because Trey Lance is going to steal the absolute hell out of your job next year, at least you have that going for you. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe and also be sure to like this video if you liked the video. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.